What's going on, everybody? For today's video, we have the Takara Tomy Infinite Achilles 1B Dimension Dash. So we did in fact do a live stream on this. We opened a couple of Volume 22 boosters. If you guys want to go and check that out, make sure to go do so. Link to that live stream will be in the description below. Anyways though, we did already open it up. We opened about 3 boosters. In total, I opened up about 5. And I did get the prize bay, which is pretty cool. You know, Infinite Achilles is definitely my favorite bay right now, and it's super cool. I mean, I don't know if I really liked it how it was in a booster, but, you know, it's okay. Taking a look at all the prize bays, though, we did get Dead Hades. We did not get Super Hyperion. We did get Dragoon Victory. We did get Hell Salamander. We did not get Trigger and Ace Dragon. So, yeah, those are all the bays that you could possibly get from this. So, all the prize bays, or actually all the bays you can get, are Super Hyperion, Ace Dragon, Hell Salamander, Trigger Vulcan, Dragoon Victory, Dead Hades, and the Infinite Shield Achilles. If you don't get the prize bay from this booster, honestly, I wouldn't be too sad because a lot of these parts from a lot of these bays are absolutely out of this world. You know, a lot of bays, like even Dead Hades, Dragoon Victory, they got a lot of high tier parts, so even if you don't get Infinite Achilles, I'd still get a lot of these bays for the parts. I honestly love the packaging for the Volume 22 booster. I think it looks great. I love the art on the front. The back looks great as well. But now, let's go ahead and take a close-up look at our prize bay, Infinite Achilles Dimension Dash 1B. So here are all our parts for Infinite Achilles. Let's start things off by taking a look at our driver, Dimension Dash. Now, we do get the return of Dimension, except in upgraded form, so it's Dimension Dash now. Apparently, the rubber piece is a little bit beefed up now, and its spring is a lot stronger than the original Dimension driver. You can customize Dimension however you want, but there are 4 official modes for Dimension. I think it's a pretty cool driver, honestly, though. I think I like Extend Plus a little bit better, but I don't know. Let me know, guys. Do you guys like Dimension or Extend? Which one's your favorite driver? Let me know. Next up, we have our chassis 1B. So we did get this from King Helios, so it is a reused part. It's not new or anything. I think it still looks nice. We get a recolor of it. I think in the King Helios form, it was a blue 1B, and for Infinite Achilles, it's a red colored 1B, which looks great. 1B is an LR chassis, so you can fit it on left spins and right spins, or clockwise and counterclockwise spins. Obviously, though, as the name states, it is a balance type chassis. So, yeah, I don't know why we got 1 balance, though. I think 1 balance makes sense, because technically, Achilles is a defense, or balance type. But, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of 1B. Let me know, what do you guys think of 1B, actually? That's a good question. What do you guys think of 1B? I personally don't like it too much. It is a pretty good chassis, though, but compared to a lot of the ones that we got from Brave Valkyrie, World Spriggan, those were super interesting, okay? Because those both had gimmicks, and, I mean, 1B... I guess it's kind of like you can align the layer and have like these different wings. I mean, it's only slightly for Infinite Achilles. You could do that with King Helios, but yeah, there's not too much of a difference no matter how you align the layer and the chassis. I don't know what I feel about 1B. I think it's cool that we get a red version of it now, but I would have hoped to see a new chassis with the Infinite Achilles, but you know, it's okay. 1B is definitely a great chassis. Now onto our layer, we have Infinite. Let's just pop our chip off actually first. We can take a look at our Infinite layer. So it's actually very light compared to a lot of other layers from Beyblade Burst Sparking. Obviously because you have to place it on this Infinite sword, which we will check out later. It looks pretty good though. I do like the overall design of it, but I mean, if you tried to, you could actually use it just with this. You could just actually use just your layer with the chassis. You don't have to even use the Infinite Sword or Infinite Shield, actually. So, if you decide to use just the layer, that would be your balance mode. I honestly recommend you guys should stick to the Infinite Sword and Infinite Shield, just because you're obviously going to be much stronger on that. But if you guys really want to go balance mode, then you could. The problem with balance mode is that you won't have strong attacks, and you won't really have any defense. Mainly when you put this on, okay, let's just see this, okay? So look, this is how it looks without any Infinite Sword or Infinite Shield. So main contact points will actually be the chassis itself. You could still win some battles with balance mode, like you just want to troll someone or like, you know, disrespect the bay if they're really bad. I don't know, I guess you could do that too. But Yeah, balance mode is obviously going to be the worst mode out of all of them, unless you guys have anything different. I mean, if you guys really like balance mode, then go ahead and use it. But I'd recommend you guys stay in sword and shield mode, because obviously the whole Infinite Achilles does revolve around the sword and shield. One time in the anime though, Iger actually used no sword or shield, so he actually used just a layer against Lane, and it was pretty interesting. He did lose. Maybe that was a warning from the anime creators not to use balance mode, but I don't know. That's it for the infinite layer. Next up, let's take a look at our sparking core. Let's just pop that out really quickly. Alright, so we can take a quick comparison. Here we have a Brave Valkyrie's core. I'm pretty sure these are the same cores except with different coloring. So Infinite Achilles' core is actually blue and gold, whereas Brave Valkyrie's is red and silver. Then on to our Helios one. The Helios core is heavier. They do have different designs as well. So with the Helios one, it's like it kind of resembles a sun, whereas with the Achilles one, it's like a gold and blue, which actually looks pretty cool. Which one do you guys like the best? Do you guys like the Achilles core? Do you guys like the Helios core? Or do you guys like the Valkyrie core? I don't know, I think I like the design on the Infinite Achilles one. I actually do like the blue color. I think it matches really nicely with our Achilles chip. So yep, that's the next one we're going to check out. The Infinite Achilles chip does keep a traditional look of Achilles, but with a little bit of a twist, you know. This chip is for Union Achilles, and this chip is for Infinite Achilles. So there are several differences, one being the teeth are on the back of this GT chip, whereas with the Sparking chip, we don't have any teeth. We actually have it on the chassis, as you guys can see right there. The overall look they do not look the same, actually. They have the same color scheme. Overall, though, they actually do look pretty different. There are some notable differences, like the eyes and the coloring as well. There are some different colors in the Sparking chip for Achilles. I think I like the Sparking version better. I don't know, though. The GT version does look pretty good as well. But honestly, I think this looks amazing, guys. Now on to our sword. We obviously have the Infinite Sword for Achilles. It's similar to the Union Sword, as you guys can see. Like, from GT, we get these two pieces right here. Except, with this Infinite Sword, it's like a completely new attachment. So, it completely changes the bay, which is actually very crazy. With Union Achilles, you have to place this sword from above, whereas with this Infinite Sword, you can place the sword from below. That's definitely an interesting twist, and it completely changes the bay. It completely changes the bay. Now, the Union Sword added like a couple of attachments, right? Like it extended the blade, but this is a completely different bay. It adds 4 new points of contact. If you guys were wondering, it's kind of like 2 shields, 2 swords. So this piece right here is supposed to be the swords, and this one are supposed to be the shields. Now, this really extends the bay. It extends this piece, this piece, this piece, and this piece. This Infinite Sword is plastic, just in case you guys did want to know. The blue coloring looks very, very good though, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys were wondering how to switch the Infinite Sword and Infinite Shield, the sword and the shield are actually pretty similar. You put the sword on the same way you'd put on the shield. So what you have to do is you have to take the infinite layer, you have to place it between these 2 pegs right here. You have to line up this slot right here and this slot right here on the infinite layer. Place it on these 2 pegs, and bam. So, you know, pretty simple. It's not too hard to switch up the sword and the shield, and if you guys obviously do want to go balance mode, I don't think I'm going to use balance mode too often. I'm a pretty big fan of the sword, even if, like, I think without this sword itself, it actually does look pretty bland. I don't really like this without the sword. I think I'm going to keep this sword on most of the time. We will do a couple test battles without it, just to see, but most of the time, I'm probably going to be keeping my bay on Infinite Sword. Now, Infinite Shield would be really cool to have. I wonder how that's going to perform. We don't have that black and gold Infinite Achilles yet. We might get it soon, though. Let's put our bay together now. Go ahead and get our driver, and bam, there we go. Infinite Achilles 1B Dimension Dash. This was the 3rd booster that we opened, and we actually somehow got the Infinite Achilles prize bay. Now, overall, this looks great. You know, the Infinite Sword, as you guys can see, right? Like, it's extending these blades. So, it's extending this one, this one, this one, and this one. Honestly, though, the parts for Infinite Achilles and the overall design of it just looks absolutely awesome. So now that we have our Bey all put together, let's go ahead and test out our Achilles against a couple of other Beyblades. We're going to be starting out Infinite Achilles on low mode for Dimension. First up, we have Brave Valkyrie on 3-ring mode. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! So we got Vault versus Iga right here. This is an epic matchup. Oh my god. Valkyrie going crazy. Oh, and Valkyrie with the win right there. Imagine if we had shield though. I also forgot to mention that you do actually get a Infinite Sword from pulling Dragoon Victory from the Volume 22 booster. You get an Infinite Shield from pulling Trigger Vulcan in the Volume 22 booster as well. So we get an orange Infinite Sword for Dragoon Victory. This Dragoon Victory was actually the Korean version of it, so that's why the stickers look different. It's the same Takara Tomy product. We get a nice orange sword. I do like it a little bit. I don't know what I really feel about it. I think I obviously do like the blue one better. With the Trigger Vulcan, though, we get a black, or gray technically, Infinite Shield. I'm going to keep this orange sword on, though, because I don't really want to damage my Infinite Sword, my blue one at least, because I don't really want to damage it too much. I do really love Infinite Achilles a lot, so I want to keep it preserved for as long as I can. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! These bays are literally moving the stadium. Oh, let's go, Achilles, come on! Yes! And Valkyrie is taken down. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Wow! Oh my god! And Valkyrie just comes in with this insane barrage. Wow! Oh my god! Next up, we have Dragoon Victory. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Dragoon has no chance here. Ooh! Wait, no way! Oh, okay, good. Good. I actually thought Dragoon was gonna take that win. Dragoon has no chance here. Ooh! Wait, no way! 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Ooh! Dragoon is holding on. Okay, that was super close right there. Alright, well, that's interesting. I'm actually surprised that Dragoon can actually, you know, go head to head with Achilles. Now that's kind of impressive. I think we do need to wear down the dimension driver just a little bit more because, you know, right now we still have that rubber sticking out, but once we wear it down just a little bit more, we're going to have that type of flat or whole flat, which will then lead us to our attack mode. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Wow, Achilles is going crazy! Yeah, we have it dimension driver on low mode, so that's why it's a little bit more passive. Ooh, Achilles with the win right there. Okay, so we have balance mode or speed mode for Infinite Achilles. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Wow, it is a little bit faster. Maybe that's also because the higher mode is on dimension. Huh, it's not horrible without the sword, but yeah, and even because of looks too, like I think it does look better with the Infinite Sword or Shield. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Alright, so next up we have Dead Hades from the Volume 22 booster. We have Dimension on higher mode as well. Ooh, huge hit. And Achilles takes the win right there, just barely. You know, I gotta say, Dead Hades is actually pretty good. It's got a ton of metal on the layer. It's kind of similar to Rage Longness, except it doesn't have that chassis or anything. But, you know, this is kind of the Rage Longness of Beyblade Burst Super Z. For the final battle, we have Rage Longness now. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Alright, who's it gonna be? Wow, some insane hits from both bays. Oh, and Longness with the win. Interesting. Alright, who's it gonna be? Wow, some insane hits from both bays. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh! There's some huge hits right here. Not even gonna lie, these two have some insane attack power. Oh, Battle of Stamina now. As Achilles got knocked in the pocket. Wow, that attack right there at the start was crazy. Wow, this matchup is definitely very interesting. Iga versus Louis. Definitely gonna be cool. Alright, well, I'm guessing Dimension can take the win just because, you know, Destroy Dash isn't a great driver in terms of stamina. Oh, but maybe. Oh, wow. By just barely, Longness takes the win right there yet again. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more battle. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Ooh, come on, Achilles, let's go! Yes! Oh, Longness countering! Wow, and Rage takes the win right there as well. I gotta say, they're both very good bays. Achilles has shown some really good potential, you know? It's actually very strong. I am very happy with this. I actually have no complaints with this bay whatsoever. It is easily my favorite bay in the world and the favorite bay that I have right now. It is just too awesome, guys. Look at the paint job overall. The paint looks great. Or overall, the design, right? Just looks absolutely amazing. But, you know, I actually really like the return of Dimension, you know? In the form of Dimension Dash, obviously. But, yeah, hopefully we can get the Infinite Shield soon. Because, yeah, defense, stamina, or actually defense, speed, and attack. We'd have all three modes. I mean, speed and balance. But whatever you guys want to call it, this bay is just actually awesome, guys. I would have loved to see a new chassis other than 1B, but, you know, it's overall a great bay. I think it's a great evolution for Achilles. It definitely does live up to the name of Achilles because this bay is absolutely insane. In the end, though, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.